Next, sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis. Now, pro forma financial statements, are based on some assumptions. So we took in our example, we said sales is increasing by 20%. This is only an assumption. Obviously, these assumptions could change, right? So what we do is, if we assume a sales growth of 20%, we may make another set of financial statements assuming that the sales grows only at 10%, assuming it grows only at 5%. So we make a series of financial statement with a series of what if analysis. So what we do, we may make another series changing the cost of goods sold. What happens if we expected the cost of goods sold to be 20%, but it's actually 18% or 22%? Yes or no? So we make a set of things. So what if analysis, which will change any one assumption of variable at a time. So we may make series, one with a change in sales, another with a change in cost of goods sold, another with a change in maybe selling and marketing costs, and so on and so forth. But we make them one at a time. Any one variable is changed, and we see what is the change in the financial statements. That is called sensitivity analysis. Right? Thus, with sensitivity analysis, different sets of financial statements are made. And what happens? What does the management see? The management will see which variables have a greater impact. Suppose the sales does not grow by 20% and grows by only 15% or grows by only 10%. Is there a huge impact on the profits? Is there a huge impact on the dividends? Is there a huge impact on the return on investment? Suppose the cost of goods sold, instead of being say 70% of the sales, maybe it is 80% of the sales. What is the impact that it would have on the profits, on the dividend payout ratios, and so on and so forth? Is it clear, students? So with sensitivity analysis, what are we doing? We are making a series of financial statements, changing variables one variable at a time, to see when there is a change. How does this help us? Suppose we conclude that a change in the cost of goods sold has a big impact. If it is going to change, there is a huge impact on the dividend payment, huge impact on the return on investment, then that is the area where we have to pay greatest attention to. Correct? So which will have a greater impact? Is it sales growth or is it change in cost of goods sold? These are the things, earnings per share, additional fundings, these are things which actually cause an impact. These factors represent impact, right? What is the management looking at? What creates the greatest impact? Clear? Some variables may have negligible impact on the above items, so it is okay. We don't have to worry too much. The management doesn't have to worry too much on those items. But those factors, a change in which will cause a great fluctuation, the management has to ensure that those items are on track. So the company needs to focus on the most critical assumptions. Remember, sensitivity analysis are series of financial statements in response to variations and changes, where you end up changing one variable at a time. You don't do both together. You change one variable at a time and see the impact. So if the sales is to grow by 20%, 18%, 15%, 10%, what is the effect? And so on and so forth.